Hello and welcome to another video by me, Tacos. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this very simple simulator GI with two indicators for money and rebirths and this click button, which you can click to earn more money. And this is how the GUI looks like. I have two text labels, an image button, and just some drop shadows. And as always, this model will be linked down below in the description with the scripts and the GUIs. So check that out if you want to have this. In this tutorial, I'm also using the leader stats from the last tutorial. If you don't already have a leader stats, then make one, because this is very important, of course. Now, I'm going to add a local script into Start UI. So I'm just gonna name this update, because that's what we're gonna do in here. And let's begin scripting. So I'm gonna do local player is equal to game.players.local player. And then I'm going to local leader stats is equal to player wait for child leader stats. And then I'm going to do local money value is equal to leader stats dot money, and local rebirth value is equal to leader stats dot rebirths. And then I'm gonna get the main frame of this UI. So I'm gonna do local main is equal to script.parent.main. I'm gonna get the cache label, or actually I'm gonna name that money label, and that's equal to main.money. That is basically this text right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the rebirth. So rebirth label is equal to dot rebirths. And then I'm going to get the click button, and that's going to equal to main.click. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is every time this value right here or this value changes, we're gonna update your GUI. So we're gonna do money value dot changed connect function. And when you do like this, you're gonna get one argument right here, and it's gonna be the new value. And we're gonna be using that to display how much cash you get every time. But first, we're just gonna set the money label dot text equal to the money value dot value. And I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, let's finish this whole thing first. Now, I'm actually going to make a pop-up to show every time you earn more money. So I'm just gonna copy this and disable that and name this to template and put it in the script. So now basically we can go up right here and write local. Let's actually make a function right here. So local function make pop up, and we're gonna get the old value, the new value, and the icon. So local clone is equal to script.template clone.parent is equal to main, and then local random x. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna copy this try, put it into main, and it's gonna be in a random position on the screen, and it's basically gonna say how much money you earned or lost. So we're gonna get a random position. So I'm just gonna do random math.random, and I'm gonna use scale So I'm going to do 13 to 86 and then through 100. And why we're doing this is the scale, because I want to use scale to be able to use it for phones and as well, so it fits all different systems. So if we go and place this one right over here, you can see that the position of this is 0.143. But with math.random, we cannot use decimals, and that's why we have to divide it by 100. So instead of 13, this is going to be 0.013. Yes, 0.013, and this is going to be 0.086. And we're going to do the same thing for the random y position. So math.random, we're going to do 4 to 78. And this range is about here to here to here to here for me. Just because I want it to be in this area. You can of course do it wherever you want. Now, let's do the clone.position is equal to udm.new, and then we're going to random x, comma 0, comma random y, comma 0. And then the clone.text, we're going to set it to the new value minus the old value. And we're going to add the icon to that. And then we're going to return the clone. And here we're going to do local clone is equal to make pop-up old money. Oh yeah, we have to of course make two new variables, old money and old rebirth, and both are going to be equal to 0. And when the money changes, we're going to pass through the old money and the new value. And this is optional, of course, but if you want an icon, so for example, you can have an icon like this in the end of the, it's going to look something like this. So if you want it to look kind of like this, you can have an icon. But if you don't want an icon, just remove it there and then remove it here as well. And that's gonna not make an icon. But I want an icon, so I'm just gonna do that. And I want this icon. And now I'm gonna set the old money equal to the new value. And then we're gonna make this new template go up, so it gets a fading effect. So I'm just gonna do for I is equal to 0, comma 1, comma 0.02. It's just a for I loop, and it's gonna repeat this, add 0.02 until it reaches 1. And then clone.text transparency is equal to I. Clone.position is equal to dm.new. Sorry, it's plus equal to 0, 0, 0, minus 1. And then we're gonna do task.wait. And then right under here we're gonna do clone destroy. Okay, now let's make the same thing for the rebirth. So we're gonna do rebirth value, rebirth label, rebirth value, old rebirth, old rebirth. And then we're gonna change the icon, and I'm gonna have this icon for the rebirths. Now, when in the start of this, we of course also want to set them to the right. So we're just gonna do like this. Oh, also right here, do like this, and then add the icon. So just like that, and then right here, we can add the icon as well. And then in the beginning of the game, just do like this. It's when the local script has loaded, it's gonna do this. So now let's do the clicking event. So we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna do local debounce, where deb is equal to false, and then click button dot activated connect function. If not debounce, then we want to set the debounce to true, and then we're gonna test our weights. And now here's your cooldown, how often you want them to be able to click. If you don't want the cooldown, just remove the weight, else I'm gonna do just 0.1 for this, and then deb is equal to false. And in here we're gonna get, actually, so all the way up, type local replicated is equal to game get service replicated storage. And then we're not actually in replicated storage, we're gonna add, and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna add a remote event and name it to click. And then you can do local click event is equal to replicated dot click. And we're gonna fire server the click event. So now the local script is done. You can test it out. Also, don't forget to put the template in the script. So now the local script is done. We just need to get working on the server script. So let's see if there's any errors. Right here, there's one error. See, what was the error? Rebirth is not a valid member of folder. So let's look inside here. And rebirths on line 7. I spelled that wrong. Okay, so now let's test this out and see if it's working. So if we change the money value to 20, you can see that a pop-out says 20. If we change it to 40, we can see that we earned 20. So it's how much we earned each time. Set this to 0, we see minus 40. Let's try the same with rebirths. 20, 40, oh, 240, 0. And that's working. So let's get to the button scripting. So let's add in a server script, name that to maybe click handler. It's gonna be really short. All we have to do is go in here and copy these two lines, and then just to click event dot on server event connect function, gonna get the player, and then we're gonna do player dot leader stats dot money dot value, it's plus equal 1. So now we can test this out. Now we click the button and we get money, and you can't spam it too fast. And now we're done. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please write in the comments what I should do next, because I'm out of ideas. Have a great day. Bye bye.